Power moves.
Something new.
Pay attention.
Movement tees.
Pay attention. This is AIM. Don't be wasting your time. That isn't AIM. Life is priceless. Live it. AIM.
Move men tees.
AIM the globe with purpose. AIM the globe with purpose.
Assalamu alaikum.
How
y'all doing?
guys.
Sometimes you want to get up and get at someone or get at something, but you just don't have the drive to get the job done, or you don't have the motivation to see the thing through. And sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it can be detrimental, because that goal that you had set was something that was honorable, productive, and very beneficial, needed even. And when it comes to the steps of a man, in more cases than not, a productive man, those goals that are set should be reached. If not, you should be close to them, and you should keep striving at it. So that feeling of weakness, if you submit to that, then you'll be cheating the household that's dependent on you. And this is a blessing that we get, or this is connected to one of the blessings that men get and men find in places where other peoples find weakness. There's a certain power that comes over, at least me, I feel, when I hear my babies cry. And there's a certain awareness that I feel when I'm in public, in certain places with my children, that is different from when I'm there by myself. Now, from the street, I know that you got to be ready, because things could jump off at any time, and you got to be able to get out of situations that you put yourself in. But it's different when I'm out in places with my children. Of course, I won't be putting myself in certain situations, but when certain situations come, the way I would feel about being ready to address them, it's not the same when I'm with my children than when I'm not. There's a different type of power that comes with that. And even something as simple as Taraweeh. We were praying in the masjid, the Ramadan that just passed. And the feeling of standing in Salat is different when I'm standing with my two boys as to when I'm standing with just the other worshipers. And that's some of what we want to get across in this tea right here. You need to get strength from what you're strong for. It doesn't necessarily have to be the children, because those who strive in the way of Allah, they know that those actions that you do, they come with the sincerity and the devotion to Allah. They can't be done to show off. They can't be done to impress the females, or for the females to impress the fellas. It can't be something like that. It needs to be for the sake of Allah. And if it's not, then that deed is rejected. But in knowing that, then that sincerity gives you a drive, and with that lack of sincerity, the drive is, or at least should be, gone. Or at least not so much. So if you're doing something for the sake of Allah and you don't get a thanks from the people, it doesn't mean much to you, because you didn't do it for them. Or while you're doing it for the sake of Allah, and say you have a nagging wife or impatient husband, it doesn't stop you and it doesn't slow you down, because you're not necessarily doing it for them. Now, I may make that effort more strenuous, more tedious, but you will not feel the weakness of stopping. Instead, you would know to strive more, because there's great reward in this goal. And if you think like that, and you think that you're doing things for Allah to use you, instead of you're doing things for just the immediate gain of things in this dunya, you get a different type of strength and a different type of endurance that can push you to the forefront of those that don't have that kind of focus. And I hope you can see some of that and get some of that out of discussions when rocking this tea right here. And I hope you understand my attempt at another breakdown. And you try to get your strength from those things that you are striving to be strong for. Get aimed. Assalamu alaikum.
Get strong from the Quran. This is aim. Get strong from the Sunnah. This is aim. Don't be wasting your time. That isn't aim. Life is priceless. Live it. Aim.